Surviving the Sneaker Wave, a Cautionary Tale. It was a beautiful day on the Oregon coast, a day so rare and perfect that it felt like a special gift. Families and friends flocked to the shoreline, ready to embrace the beauty of the outdoors. But nestled in that picturesque beauty, there was an unseen danger. A sneaker wave waited just below the surface. Instinctively, I kept my distance. Heightened by vertigo, the edge was a perilous place for me. But teenagers, in their thrill-seeking spirit, seldom heed warnings. They laughed, taunting the mighty Pacific. "You can't get me, bitch," they shouted, their voices lost among the waves. "Don't do that. Don't taunt Mother Nature." But my voice was drowned out by the roar of the surf. And then it happened. A wall of water surged over me that left me drenched, disoriented, and terrified. My mind was racing as I thought, how am I still standing? Then, as quickly as it came, the huge wave started back out to sea. The undertow around my ankles pulled them right out from under me in one swift moment of helplessness. As I struggled to grab hold of anything to keep from being dragged out to sea, it became a fight for survival as the ocean threatened to claim me. Time slowed way down. What felt eternal was but a fleeting moment in reality. I found out later that it is an instinctive shutdown, a process the body goes through during traumatic events that makes everything seem to be going in slow motion. Here's my friend the professor to explain the details. Take it away, Professor.
Be happy to, Donna. Here are some major points on the scientific reasons for slow motion perception during a traumatic event. Number 1, heightened arousal. During a traumatic event, the body's fight or flight response triggers an increase of adrenaline and cortisol from the adrenal glands, which heightens awareness and sharpens the focus on immediate stimuli. Number 2, memory encoding. Memory encoding is when the brain increases the encoding of memories in high-stress situations, creating more vivid and detailed recollections of events. This enhanced memory formation can make it feel as though time is stretching. Number 3, attention to details. Traumatic experiences can lead individuals to process more sensory information, making them more aware of their surroundings. This focused attention can contribute to the sensation of time slowing down. Brain function. Number 4, areas of the brain associated with processing time, such as the amygdala and prefrontal cortex, become more active during stress. Enhanced activity in these regions can affect how one perceives the passage of time. Number 5, subjective time experience. The perception of time is largely subjective and influenced by emotional states. Intense emotions can lead to a distorted sense of time, where seconds feel extended due to the emotional weight of the experience. Number 6, neurotransmitter release. The release of neurotransmitters during trauma may alter how temporal processing occurs in the brain, potentially stretching the sensation of time in moments of crisis. These factors combined create the phenomenon where individuals experiencing trauma often report that events felt like they were happening in slow motion.
Thank you, Professor. But back to my story. As swiftly as the water had engulfed me, and just when I was sure this was it for me, I felt myself drop gently as if the ocean was saying, "Not today, Donna." I laid there soaked, in shock and amazed. When I saw that I was only 1 foot away from the dropped shelf of jagged rocks, I trembled in disbelief. Just then, the boys were there anxiously shouting, "Are you all right?" They had witnessed the entire thing from a much further distance, as they had the wherewithal to run instead of stand frozen in fear as the giant appeared. I shivered, mumbled with a nervous laugh, "Yeah, I survived, but that was a close one," trying to mask the horror of what just happened with a bit of a chuckle. Now, when I reflect on that day, I feel a mix of disbelief and awe. I have an intense feeling of gratitude for being alive to tell the tale. I had always heard about sneaker waves, but never truly understood their danger or what they meant by sneaker waves. I always thought surely I could see them coming, but not that day. It looked like any other wave until it hit the shelf of lava rocks and became a giant canopy of water over my head before I knew what was going on. I don't tell you about this today to incite fear, but to remind all who enjoy exploring the rocky shores of the coast.
Always respect Mother Nature and never turn your back on the ocean.
Find my channel at D5 Lightworker YouTube.
Be happy to, Donna.